What's up? Good morning, guys. Welcome to DFS NBA segments for the last day of the month, January 31st. It's been 31 days already, guys. So let's go ahead and let's try to close the month in a positive note. I go by Invisible DFS. We're gonna go ahead and jump to segment 1 and check to see how the guys did the night before. Alright, guys, as far as how the guys did the night before, we have Young. That's Trae Young for ATL. He had 37.75. That was really good. That game was basically a blowout. Bogdanovic, it's a blowout. Like I said, it was a blowout game. He had 34. That was good. And Jason, right here, he had 30.75. This guy, man, it's like every time I take him, it's like, he want to give me a heart attack. He had 17.75, I believe, in the first quarter, nothing in the second quarter. Did okay in the third quarter, and of course, it was a blowout, so there was no need to play him. And Bayless was great. Everything and more. 51.75. You couldn't ask for more. That's it. 10-point plus X return. Luka was very disappointed, 33. I'm just happy that he even get there. I didn't even know he was going to get there. And of course, I had an extra guy, which was Gasol, 33.75. That was not good either. The total for the 6 guys was 221. And my other 2 players was Williams for New Orleans, was really good, 41. And of course, another player from New Orleans, Jahlil Okafor, he had 26.5. So the total was 288.50. It would be good to get over the 300 mark, but still, the 288.50, I cashed with it. I actually doubled up my money, so that was good to see. I had a great night. I actually tripled up my money in DK. FD, I wasn't so lucky, so let's go ahead and check out segment 2 to see the 5 players that I have for you guys as far as the price differences between the 2 sites. Let's go ahead and jump to segment 2 so we can go ahead and keep going. Alright, guys, the 5 players is Embiid, 11.6, 10.1k in DK. That's really a good price. It's going against DeMarcus Cousins against Golden State, a 1.5k differences between FD and DK. Luka was very disappointed, but I still like him at 8.5k in FD. In DK, 1.3k differences. Drummond, 8.1k. Man, that's really, really low for a guy, that can give you 50, 60. 1.1k difference. Drummond, 6.2k. I like that price. And of course, Thompson, that's another guy, when I play him, that give me a heart attack. But you cannot. That price, 6.9k in FD, that's really a great price. And in DK, that's even better at 5.8k. A 1.1k difference. So let's go ahead and jump to what I call the main ingredient of the show, which is segment 3, where I will go to the DK website and give you guys my 3 calls, which consists of I will give you my 5 players, which consists of 3 call, 1 cheap play, and of course the star of the show. So let's go ahead and jump to the DK website. Alright. As far as my first player is, of course, Clay. At that price, he averaged 34 fantasy points. So if he gave you that 34 fantasy points, that's really good. So let's hope that's the lowest he gets. It's 34. And against Golden State, hopefully that's a game that can be close where both teams are going up. So I'm expecting a high scoring game. So I'm expecting Clay to come after that disappointed game he has to go ahead and for 5.8k. That's it. I couldn't pass that up. So Clay, all he does is catch and shoot, and hopefully he can get some rebounds, some assists, steal, and a block here and there, so he can go ahead and give us 40 fantasy points. As far as the second player I'm going to go with, I'm still in that game. I was thinking of going to Cousins, but when I'm looking at the minutes plus the price, I decided to go with somebody that right now that's playing more minutes than him and the price is cheaper. And of course, that's Draymond Green. That's Dre. Dre is 6.2K. Last game he didn't play. Why? Because he was resting. So I expect him to be back in the lineup. And right now he's playing over 30 minutes a game. So unless if it's gonna be a blowout, and I don't expect that, so I'm expecting him to be back in the lineup playing over 30 minutes and do a little bit of everything, because that's what he does. So Green is my second guy, guys. As far as the third player that I have for you guys, that will be Dennis Smith Jr. He went up. I wish he didn't do that, so he's gonna be very popular, you know. But at that price, the way he's playing since he's been back, you cannot deny that. If you look the last 3 games he played 37, 36, 31 minutes. All right, plus last night, which hasn't been updated yet. So he has been good, and the price is getting a little bit higher, but at that price and the team that he's playing against, you just have to go there. So right now he's basically showing up, basically telling you, hey, I can play that game. So if the team I'm playing for doesn't want me, then you guys that are watching, as far as the other team, you guys can see what I can do. So if you get me, know that you will get a player that can play with anybody. So Dennis Smith is my guy. As far as my cheap play guys, there's a lot of guys, honestly, 4.5K and below, but I'm gonna go ahead and go above that by 200. Go with 4.7, and that will be Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson lately has been playing more minutes. If you look at these last 3 games, all over 30, 35, 37, and even his fantasy point has been better. So hopefully, you know, that's what we're gonna. Hopefully, that's the new Jackson, you know, because that's what we was expecting in the beginning of the season. So Reggie Jackson will be my cheap play. The minutes is there, and of course he is playing better. He's, you know, so as far as my star, you know, Luka actually, even though of what he did last night, which was bad, it's a guy I want to go back to. But if you go up there, Giannis, come on, at that price, and it's a game that most likely gonna be close, I just can't pass on him. Last time they only played 2 games, he averaged 64 fantasy points. I'm not expecting anything less. So Giannis is the guy I'm going for my star of the show. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump to the list of chippies, so you guys can see the list that I have for you guys. 4.5K and below. The first player is Maggie, high ceiling with minutes, so let's just so we can get the minutes. The second is Augustine, 4.4K, still playing over 25 minutes as a starter. So if you're playing a lot of team on, you know, GGPs, that's a guy you might want to take a look at, because it's a guy you see during the season that can give you over 30 fantasy points. Isaac has been really good lately, playing over 25 minutes, and he is getting better. So that's a guy you can think of playing if you don't want to play Reggie Jackson as your cheap. Alright, so Kyle, 4.3K, playing in the mid-20s in minutes and average over 22 fantasy points last 2 games. That's Danny Green. Also, he has been decent lately, average over 20 fantasy points and playing 31 minutes. That's, I believe, last 2 games. hot, 4.2K, playing a lot of minutes, but he just need to be better when it's come for fantasy. Basically when it's come for basketball, because right now it's not been good. The guy actually I was thinking of playing for my cheap play was RHJ. That's Hollis Jefferson at 4.2K. And if he get this start, I can still go there. So, but for right now, of course, as you guys can see, I don't have him as my cheap play. Forbes 4.1K started that play over 30 minutes, and Chandler play high 20s in minutes. So it's a guy that play over, close to 28 and over 30 minutes a game, and he should be back in the starting lineup for tonight. So guys, that's my list, guy. Anyway, I don't know, guys. I would like to know what you guys think as far as the sound, because I just got my microphone, and that's what I'm using right now. The first time I'm using it. So please let me know what you guys think as far as the sound, if it's better than what it used to be. I would really appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys, every single one of you, each and every single one of you, for always come and check out the videos. Please subscribe, like, and turn on your notification in case whenever I come back to the channel, to the video, and change something or post something, because a lot of time if there are news or some noteworthy that I think I should pass to you guys, I always come back to the channel to do that. So if you subscribe and turn on your notification, you will get them as soon as I post them on YouTube. Again, guys, don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. All right, I'm out.